on SpiceFM here, or on the After Hours Culture Kitchen for the first time. Yeah,
exactly, bro. I like that and I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this whole competition. Back at it again, bro. First of all, again, massive respect. So did you feel like you were under pressure did you feel like you were representing a whole country? Or did you go to the competition just as Tablaze, man?
Yeah. You know what? At the end of the day, Tablaze is a global sound. I rep 254. I love Nairobi, and I want everyone to know my roots. But I wanted to approach it from a global perspective, but in all my posts, I was very sure to, let people know that I'm from Nairobi, Nairobi, look at what you made, this is a product of Nairobi, Tablaze is a product of all the diversity in Nairobi, the rich culture, the melting pot that Nairobi is. And I made sure I represented, the special place that we have.
Yeah. By the way, bro, let's go way back. When did you actually start, when did you get into music? Let me put it like that.
Yeah. So, at the age of 12, I heard, Ogopa 1, I heard Isa's Nimefika, and I think those albums changed my world. I think those albums showed me you could be a musician here in Nairobi.
Yeah.
So I started, making songs, writing songs. And, our generation, we used to listen to people like Eminem, bro.
I know, man.
like
West
very
Coast music,
explicit content,
badly,
Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. And that whole generation, man, made such an impact, within me.
Yeah.
So man, that's when the love for music started.
Exactly. And it's interesting, because when you get out there, people have a perception on the African sound, especially when it comes to modern music, like rap music, R&B,
Yeah.
So now in the competition, did you feel like you had to actually curate?
Yeah.
Or did you feel like your song actually represented the African sound?
Yeah.
You were just being authentic.
Yeah.
Because I know there are people who go like, I need to feel like the African elements.
Yeah.
Whatever that is. Exactly. Awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah. So some of my songs are very African.
Right.
Like Maisha Milele, one of my biggest songs. Maisha Milele, mimi nakupenda penda kilada kikasa kila siku ya kalenda.
Right.
So like they have that, they're very authentic, but they're very Kenyan.
Right.
But then I have songs like The Plan, which are like street anthems and going or paying homage to like hip hop.
Yeah.
So I think Frontline was one of those hip hop kind of songs.
Yeah.
And I could only be authentic, I think, my authenticity, I'm not like your regular everyday musician.
Yeah.
So I think, just staying true to myself, it also helped me, because I was singing and rapping in Kiswahili and English. And, in the chorus, I'm saying things like, Hakuna Matata, So I'm representing Kenya, but in my way.
Correct, man. You gotta stay authentic.
Yeah.
It's interesting you put it like that. Yeah. So you've been making music since 12, bro. And so I remember back in the day, man, when we used to hang out. We used to come to my cousin's place. You guys used to do a lot of freestyle. We can have prayers as well.
Yeah.
Most folks, I feel like, especially the younger guys, really struggle with longevity. But the other guys who we started off with, they're still in the game. So what do you think the secret is? If you're going to be relevant, you're going to stay relevant for all these years. What do you think some of these guys have to have going on?
French Montana is a great example. Of longevity.
Yeah, man, he's been around.
He's been around, from Stay Scheming, to Pop That, to Unforgettable, some of the biggest songs, I think, you have to really be disciplined, you have to have a vision. You have to have like a 20-year vision,
right?
And you have to have a team. Shout out to my manager, my beautiful fiance to be, she's my manager as well. You know, she believes in the vision.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why, you know, I'm here where I am, because I have a great team. You know, you have to, number one, be disciplined.
Yeah.
Have the vision, have the team. You know, and I think once you tick those boxes, you know, doors start to open, and you know, people start to respect your grind. You know, someone like Snoop Dogg, you know.
Yeah, man.
You know, he's at that stage where everybody loves and respects him.
Yeah.
Bob Marley, you know, the late Bob Marley, when he left this world, he was at a place where, you know, creatively he had stayed true to his craft, made such beautiful music.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, by the time, I think the legacy that every musician wants is just to be loved and respected.
Yeah.
And, you know, for their music to, you know, still be a soundtrack to people's lives.
And also stay healthy.
Exactly.
Dude, man, you get Kwanzaa, like, because I was just checking how French Montana was talking about how he stays sober. He's now sober, like, I think for over a year.
Yeah,
dude, that's so impressive, man.
You know what? I was watching...
from a cockboy to staying sober.
Dude, you know, I was watching The Breakfast Club. He was on The Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
So he was saying he had to actually quit alcohol. Because there was, like, holes in his liver, you know, from that party lifestyle.
God,
So he had to give up, you know. You see, I think when you realize that a certain lifestyle isn't working for you and you make healthier choices, I think, you know, it's the best thing you can do for yourself.
Exactly.
You know, because number one, the clarity that comes with that healthier lifestyle, you start to achieve more of your goals, you know?
Yeah, you told me you're going gym nowadays, isn't it?
Bro, I'm a big advocate for gym, man.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm a big advocate of getting out there, you know, sweating, you know, lifting weights, whatever is your thing, even if you just want to walk, you know. I'm a big advocate for getting active.
Right.
I think, man, you know, that's one of the biggest cheat codes in this life.
I think so too, bro, because if you're going to have longevity, bro, you got to stay healthy.
You have to.
You know, and then have clarity of thought. You get, being sober is such a good thing, because myself, dude, for a very long time, I was not sober, man. Like, my thoughts were so cloudy. I'm so glad. Like, I couldn't even compose my words, bro.
Now look at you, composing words, dude, composing sentences for a living.
Storytelling, man. Like, it's such a real thing. But did you ever, but did you ever one day consider quitting music? You're like, you get this whole 254 and music thing is such a hustle. I can't hack. I'm going back to you did architecture, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm an architect.
You're an architect. So did you ever consider quitting music?
You know what? I've been to that place people call rock bottom. You know?
Yeah, for real.
I've been to, you know, I made some certain bad decisions, and I've been to that place. And I think at that place you realize what it is that you want. Out of this life, out of this world. And I can say for a fact, man, even when I was in that place, I was making music. Even when I was
music was like therapy or what?
Yeah, even when I was in that place, I was, you know, making songs. So music for me is life. Music for me is love. I would never, you know, I'm going to take this music as far as, you know, I can take it. And, you know, God has a season for everyone. You know, God's timing is the best timing, you know. You know, I'm 35 years old. I'm about to release my first music project. But I'm glad it worked out this way, because, you know, the days that I was in CMB, you know, I was in CMB from the age of 15 till like 25. For 10 years I was rolling with Prez deep. You know, that was like a university for me. You know, so at 35 I'm able to make good songs. I'm able to make songs that I'm happy with, you know. And I'm happy to share with everyone.
Are you guys gonna work together again, probably at some point?
Yeah, for sure. I'm open to working with Prez. He just needs to join the gym.
Prez needs to hit the gym, man.
So I'm all for working with Prez.
You guys are in good terms, isn't it?
Definitely. That's big bro for life. he taught me so much about being a brand, about writing a song,
Yeah.
I remember he used to come up with such amazing choruses.
Yeah.
And I studied him, and, I'm grateful for the time that I spent with Prez. Yeah, man.
So what's that one uncomfortable truth about Kenyan music that you had to accept in your career?
Yeah, you know what, man? There's a whole lot of gatekeeping.
Nah, for real,
when it comes to, different things, getting your song on certain radio stations, or getting to perform, getting your leg into like performance.
Yeah.
But you know what? It doesn't bother me, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I think, there are very many successful artists out there showing other artists that you can be successful. I think if you just focus on the art, the music.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a lot of gatekeeping, but that's out of your control.
And let's also be honest, the internet has opened up the space.
Yeah.
And like back in the day, you had to know some people to get, airplay on radio. Or getting even gigs.
Definitely.
Right.
Yeah. But I think, if you have dope music, if people are singing your songs, they'll call you for shows, and your music will be played.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. So as we wrap up, man.
Yeah.
Awesome experience you had at the competition.
Man.
What are some of the plans you're working on right now? Obviously, it's opened up your space. It's given you more confidence.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure it's just changed your vibe.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, now, French Montana has heard Tablaze's music.
Yeah.
So it's exciting for me now to release more music.
Exactly.
He might be like, yo, that's that guy who became fifth place.
Let me reach out.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. So the competition gave me a huge springboard.
Yes.
So I'm excited, man, to flood 2026, man. Just, one banger after another.
Yeah.
So help me, God.
Yeah, by the way, would you consider working with some international acts this year? Have you reached out to any, probably in East Africa, or even out there abroad?
Yeah. I'm going to say this on SpiceFM here on After Hours. I'm manifesting a Nyashinsky feature.
Nice.
For the plan.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll hear the plan and he'll like it.
Yeah.
I think it's a dope song.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for that in 2026.
Yeah.
But yeah, my upcoming project, I just want to solidify Tablaze in the game.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So final question. Let me see. I need something motivational, you guy.
Yeah.
So there's a dude who's listening to you right now. He's thinking, geez, this guy was in CMB.
Yeah.
What? So him is also feeling dope. He's got a mic, he's got his phone, but he has no access to a studio.
Yeah.
But he's got bars, right?
Yeah.
What's your word to this kid?
Yeah. Shout out to everyone who has a dream and, who is working on whatever talent that they may have. I was telling your producer, Rob, the most genius thing that you can do, is not even come up with some amazing bars, The most genius thing you can do if you have a dream is just to show up every day and just keep working towards your goals,
Yeah.
If you're a musician, drop a project, drop some visuals. If you're a bodybuilder, make sure you hit the gym and register for that bodybuilding competition. Whatever it is, the most genius thing you can do is keep going, keep bettering yourself, bettering your craft. And man, the world is going to be your stage.
Jeez, the world is yours.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming through, Tablaze.
That know the
It's
thing.
been real. Oh, by the way, you have merch that you want to give out.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, before we forget. So how are we going about this? Because Tablaze has some fresh stuff over here in studio. And if you're listening, we'll also give you, we have a competition over here.
Yeah. So I got some Tablaze.
It's so sick.
And
you guy, Robert just put the camera on that tee. What?
Yeah. You don't know.
It's so fresh. It's so fresh.
Excel
Tablaze.
for the big man.
Yeah.
Kev,
Yo,
you
yeah.
don't know.
Thank you so much. This is mine.
Yeah, man.
Jeez, very good quality.
Yeah, man.
As you can see.
You know.
Thank you, man. Thank you, my guy.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, I know you have
Pleasure.
one more for somebody out there, somebody special.
Yeah, man. So I'm giving out a Tablaze tea, another one I came through. So all you have to do is just tell me the name of my latest release, the one that we just played. And this Tablaze tea could be yours. You could be swagging heavy.
So sick.
Representing for Nairobi.
Exactly.
Representing. Yeah.
Exactly. Now you've heard, man. You get what is the name of Tablaze's latest project?
Yes.
Let us know that hashtag after hours on Spice, and this amazing tea could be yours.
Don't know the thing.
By the very own Tablaze, man. It's been real. Thank you.
Man, thank you so much, bro. Every time I come, you make me feel so at home.
Exactly, man. That's about it.
Yeah,
this is your home, bro.
I appreciate you, bro.
Sound,
and I was telling you, Rob, man, you are influencing Nairobi, man. You're influencing Nairobi culture, you know.
I'm trying to get to those Aisho Speeds levels.
I'm telling you, man. Just keep going,
Jeez,
bro.
Man, this guy is so apparently guys are looking forward to Speed now going to Nigeria, man. Because guys were saying, you Kenyans know.
Yeah.
Since you're breaking records.
Yeah.
Anyway, but do you think Kenya is actually the capital of Africa?
I think so, bro.
I
think we're a heavy contender.
Yeah, you think so, yeah.
But I think Ethiopia, man, have you seen the amazing airport that they're building?
Yeah, bro.
They're building a state-of-the-art airport.
Yeah.
Ethiopia is doing some amazing things.
Yeah.
Nigeria as well.
Yeah.
Man, it's a good time to be African.
Yeah.
It's a good time to be in Africa.
Right.
We have so much to offer the world.
It's true, man. I think this is like such an awesome time to be Kenyan, especially. Right?
Yeah, man.
Like everyone's listening, guys are watching.
Yeah.
There's just something special about Kenya, in terms of the arts.
Yeah.
In terms of even the generation in itself. There's so much energy now, man.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? We're so supportive of our people.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised that, guys actually voted you back in the finals.
I was so humbled with the huge army that came out to support me, man. So thank you everyone who voted for Tablaze. Thank you everyone who supports Tablaze to this day. Like the fire needs the air, I won't burn unless you guys are there. You don't know. And shout out to my guy Kev Matara.
Any day, my guy, any day.
Chopping it up on the Culture Kitchen.
Exactly. It's been real, man. So that is at Tablaze 254. It's been a good one, man. This has been, like I say, Culture Kitchen. Now, in the next hour, you guys, there's a lot of conversations we're going to be having. Also, Cruise the Internet is going down. We'll try and make sense of all those trendy stories in the 254. Right now, it's 8 p.m. Tunikazi. Good evening.
And everything